Hey everybody, Rose Matter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 20 of Spy Family. We are coming to the end of this season, so I imagine we're going to be getting some, crazy things happening, moving the story along, but the last episode was a little bit of, nothing, too important happened. Actually, I would say that nothing really happened to move the story, but it was still very sweet nonetheless. The main story was one of the students of Eden who thought that his father's company was going under and he was going to have to leave because his father wouldn't be able to afford to send him there anymore. And he blamed Damien because it made it seem like Damien's father's company was the one who was basically putting them out of business. Damien felt bad for that, as did all of the other students, so they tried to give this student the best last day by letting him do what he wanted to do, gifting him a bunch of their things, and then it turns out that Damien's father's company actually bought them out and saved their company. And then so he had to do the walk of shame back, and Anya was just stone cold the whole time. It was fantastic. And then the second half of it was just Yor being a badass, getting to show off her abilities and trying to bring something to Anya for school because she was afraid that Anya was going to get kicked out of school for continuously forgetting her things and being late. And turns out it was all a big misunderstanding. Lloyd also misunderstood, thinking that Yor was suspicious. Why is she sneaking around Anya's school? And then realizing that she had good intentions. And then they ended up having lunch, and it was very sweet. So this episode, it seems like there's going to be more detective stuff going on. Maybe we're actually going to get something pretty significant happening. We will see. We're going to go ahead and watch the episode, and I'll give you guys my thoughts afterwards. Before I do that, also, I just want to say really quick, because we are into December now, my work is extra crazy right now, and on top of that, I am also going to be working on some special videos for the end of the year that are going to require more editing than my usual stuff. So for at least the next couple of weeks, I'm probably going to be only releasing one episode of Spy Family a week, as opposed to my usual two. So unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit less content. I apologize for that, guys, but I promise once Christmas is over, I'm going to try and get back into my usual 2-episode-a-week schedule. So anyway, that is it for me. For now, let's go ahead and let's watch the episode, and I will give you guys my thoughts afterwards. All right, so we're getting a recap, which we haven't had a recap in a little while, which means we're probably going to get something actually happening this episode that's important. It's funny, I joked about for a couple of episodes it seemed like there was a recap at the beginning of every single episode, but we haven't had one in a little while. And we're coming to the end of this season, so yeah, I imagine it's going to be ramping up. Okay, so we're in phase 2 now. So Desmond will be attending a social event. I think it was mentioned in the last episode too. I guess it's probably for the other son. The preferred son, the first son. I wonder if that's what the finale of this is going to be. This is all leading up to it, preparing for that big social event, because Desmond has just been in the background the whole time. He's a very important person to Lloyd's mission, but we've just seen him in pictures and things like that. We haven't actually really seen him. What if there's the lead up to all this, this big social event, and then he just doesn't show up? Maybe he suspects that something's going to go down and just doesn't come. See, at first I was thinking okay, well, Damien getting into the elite group is going to be very important because that's going to be what brings his father to Eden Academy, but it seems like he's going to be coming anyway. Well, if that's the case, if Desmond was going to come to this event, why is it so important for Anya to get all of those stars? I guess it certainly doesn't hurt. But yeah, I'm wondering if the social event is only for people, for students who are in that, the Stella group. You think I'd know what the name of the dang group is by now. I know they're an elite group. And I know they get the Stella stars, but I can't remember what they're called. Okay, here we go. Mission 20, investigate the General Hospital. And then I think the second part was something like decipher the code. I wonder if this is the same hospital that Anya volunteered at and didn't do too well, but she saved that kid. Oh, the general hospital, I see. So now Lloyd actually has to pretend he works at the hospital. I remember doing this at school as like go to work with your parent day. I wonder if Lloyd factored into this. He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to actually work at the hospital. I'm sure they'll be able to facilitate that. Yours like, mm. Oh, this is where there was that flash, like the thing with her, the little outfit. Yes, they had this as a preview. I knew that this wasn't actually going to be something that happened. Oh my god, Anya as an assassin would be amazing. And we get to see you're in that outfit. I just love she's got like all these weapons and she's just talking so sweetly. Now that would be an interesting take your kid to work day. Oh my god, look at little Anya. So cute. I want this to be the whole episode. I know it's not true. It's not actually happening. And we actually get to a look into yours work, even if it's not actually happening. Damn. She's so polite about it. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Anya's like, I'm gonna go ask Papa. And Anya saw all that, didn't she? Like she knows what Anya's or what yours thinking. Oh, look at her little outfit. Oh my goodness. I love how she's got a detective outfit on for like it's not like he's a detective. Anya, keep your mouth shut. Oh, you better not let Lloyd see that notebook. Yeah, why are you dressed like that? Very cute. Ooh, I was like, I haven't seen him in the doctor's outfit. I like that. That's nice. We're having some nice like papa daughter time. It's pretty impressive. He's got like this answer on lock, and he sounds like legitimate about it, but it's not even true. Like it sounds so earnest. He does want to help people, but not like this. He does want to help people suffering from the war, but yeah, not quite like this. Oh my gosh, she better not be submitting this. She better not submit this as her as her project. Okay, interesting. Oh, a pleasure. Oh my gosh, the only appropriate reaction. Interesting. I didn't think he actually went to work. I thought it was all just a front. So, okay, I guess he is. Of course he can do that. Yeah, it makes sense, infiltrating. Damn. It's just, I'm a little jealous of how effortless he seems to make it to be able to do that stuff. And to be so confident and to be able to slip into any job that you want to. Oh my gosh, Anya. Anya, don't. I'm so afraid. Anya would be good as a like a psychologist, because she can, even if people are hiding stuff from her, she knows deep down what they're thinking. Because we can't read minds about that. Man, it must be really hard for Anya to be able to like do that because he's always thinking of like three things at one time. That'd be cool if he ended up just deciding to like make that his job. Like he decides to quit being a spy and be like, I'm gonna settle down and live with my fake family and try and help people. Oh no. I was gonna say, hopefully that's not some sort of like reference to what she had to go through as a child. But it could have also be from her spy cartoons. Oh, what a thing to say. Oh no, is he gonna lose her? Is she gonna use the secret passage and then like they're gonna go to lockdown trying to find Anya? Which means she's totally gonna touch things like this secret passage. He's gonna open that door, she's gonna be gone. that, that is not a face of mercy or the face of someone who's gonna listen. All right, I think that's her. I think that's the woman. Okay, so she is an agent, obviously. Yep. You're not gonna mention a secret passage to Anya and she's not gonna use it. Oh gosh, is it gonna get discovered and they're gonna be like, why does Lloyd have a secret passage in his office? She's gonna. Yep, she's gonna. Oh, they're gonna think that there's a ghost in the hospital. I thought maybe she's gonna fall through the vent. Now they're gonna be like, "There's a ghost." Is she gonna get stuck? Yep, of course. No, Anya. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh, what is that face? That's her most horrifying one yet. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, is that like a psychological thing? Like he's gonna look at it and be like, the way that she places it makes me like see how her brain is, and it's just gonna be like he's gonna be like, oh my god, what is wrong with her? Yep, exactly. So he'll be like, what is wrong with her? I knew there was something off about this girl. I mean, he doesn't know much about her backstory. She could have a tragic past. Right? Exactly. Let's get into her past a little bit more. Like how she ended up the way she did. He's gonna have some respect for her. Be like, damn. Aw. He's actually maybe gonna be a little bit sweeter hurt to her now. She's like, yes, this worked out for me. Oh no, her notes. Why would you write that down, Anya? Okay. Have you guys ever done that when you've taken notes down really quickly, like if you're at school and then you read them back later and you can't even understand what you wrote? Oh, that's right. That was like right when that was the very first night that they met. Papa's filled with violence. Oh my gosh, here we go. We gotta hear Anya's. I'm very excited for this. He's gonna be like, that gets you a bolt. Terrible. Piece of cake. Peace of mind. Look at Becky, supportive queen. Oh, right. It's just because it's about Lloyd. Never mind. Targets, not patients. Connections. Oh no, Anya. Oh my gosh, it's just like a. It's his patience. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Amazing. All right, here's the second part. It was decipher the code. Just because they literally can't read her writing. He's met his match. Now, is this just going to be an Anya focused part here? Maybe with her and Bond? Because I saw like Bond in the preview for the next episode. Oh, well there we go. She's got some gonna hang out with Yor for a bit. It is Bond, yes, with his little bow tie like a true spy. Oh, I'm so happy he's finally got some screen time. I better not be it. Oh, we're gonna get maybe Frankie and Anya teaming up together? That'd be cute. They seem to like each other. Oh, he's gonna think it's something from Lloyd. This is amazing. He's gonna be like, oh, this is part of our mission. Except he's gonna be like, why did you get your daughter involved in this? Oh no, he's gonna be thinking like it's a love letter or something, a confession. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's gonna be like, you're on. Oh my gosh. Please let her actually dress up like that. Please. Look at her. She looks like such a little pimp. I love it. Oh my gosh. She's had some very good outfits. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be awkward. Oh god, he looks rough. Spent like all night. All night deciphering it. That's gonna be awkward when a child shows up and you're there with like a suit and flowers. Oh, that's why. Oh. Oh, she's gonna sleep right through it. Poor Frankie. Oh no. This poor guy, he's such a butt monkey. Oh, okay, that was the whole thing. I thought it was just gonna be a thing like he was gonna be waiting for hours and hours. We don't even get the resolution of it. Well, we finally know who that silver haired woman is, so she's finally been introduced. So maybe not quite as much of like a, moving the story forward as I thought in terms of like as we're getting closer and closer to, I guess, this social event that Desmond is going to be at. Or Damien. Oh my god, why do I always get them mixed up? Desmond. Damien's the son. But we met her. We got a little bit more insight into Lloyd's work and like why he chose to work where he did. Because he can like get his connections in case Desmond needs a doctor. But there was also, a sweet moment where Lloyd realizes like he's been kind of ignoring Anya, and she's probably gone through a lot growing up in an orphanage. So he's like, I should probably think about her a little bit more and be more aware of her feelings and, and how she's doing. That was a cute one. Here we go. Next mission. Okay, we're going to see her a little bit more. Oh, quite a bit of her. Nightfall, first fit of jealousy. Oh! Okay, that's an amazing Anya face, first of all. Is Yor actually going to be showing some jealousy about this mysterious woman showing up and talking to Lloyd? Oh, I love that. We're finally getting to see a little bit of, like, some sort of feelings towards each other. Like, Yor, I think she just saw Lloyd as, like, they're doing this as, like, almost a transactional thing. Like, they have their reasons for being married. And I know Yor says that she respects Lloyd and she knows like he is as a good father, is a kind person, and she like admires and respects him. But first kind of little hints of her feeling a little bit more than that. Oh, that's very exciting. All right, well, that was a fun episode with Lloyd and Anya getting to spend some time together. I love, like, even though we didn't actually get to see Anya join Yor at work, like, just the idea of her accompanying her on her assassinations would be hilarious, and that alone I think was one of my favorite parts of the episode. But once again, just Anya getting into antics, and I was a little sweet at the end with Lloyd realizing that, like, okay, maybe I should be paying more attention to Anya. She's gone through a lot, and I've been neglecting her, and it was just all complete, like, happenstance. He just read too much into it, but hopefully he can dote on her a little bit more and they've gotten a little bit closer. And just a little cute thing with the deciphering the code. It was like, I'm not going to say a nothing episode, because even the nothing episodes, they're still very entertaining to watch, but I just was surprised that we're not like moving ourselves closer to either Anya getting more stars or more of the bolts, or like Lloyd preparing for the big meeting. But we still do have a couple of episodes before the finale. But it was still entertaining all the same. We did get the introduction of that woman. I was like, when is she going to show up? I keep thinking, like, she must show up soon. We're almost done the whole season. But as good as this episode was, I am so excited to see next episode, to see jealous Yor, to actually see her be a little bit maybe possessive over Lloyd, to have her actually show emotions other than just, like respect and admiration and friendliness. Like maybe she's going to realize deep down, like, oh, I've got myself attached to Lloyd. Like we know she's attached to Anya. She adores her. There's no question about that. But like to actually have her maybe have a realization about how she feels about Lloyd. Like I'm sure she's kind of similar to Lloyd, maybe not to the same degree, but about how like she's an assassin, she can't be in romantic relationships, like that's not cohesive with her lifestyle. But maybe she's gonna realize, like, maybe this is something I want. It's gonna be quite interesting to see. So that's got me excited. But like I said, unfortunately, I will be watching that episode next week, obviously. But I will have to space out the episodes a little bit more in the meantime. So I am excited to see that one, though, like when I have a chance to sit down and watch it. So hopefully you guys are excited about that too. It's pretty crazy to think I'm coming to the end of this season. And then after this is done, I'm going to be able to jump right into the next season, which is still ongoing, I believe. I think it started in October of this year, so I might eventually be able to actually catch up and be up to date along with everybody else. So that's going to do it for me. That was a really cute episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Hopefully you guys liked it too. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned next time for episode 21. Until then, bye guys. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Emily Hornsby, Zorn Ether, Revealing Storm, Asborn Kennedy, Icognito, Harry Gazif, and Jared Fan.